What's up guys, YvensB here. Last week I was in Vegas, as you might have seen. I was attending the WPPI show, which is the Wedding and Portrait Photographer International. It's a conference that is held every year around this time, around the end of February, and that hosts a whole lot of things. It was my first time going, so today I'm going to share my experiences going to WPPI. If you find yourself at WPPI, there are many things to do. The actual expo has a lot of things. So first you're going to see tons of gear. So welcome to either photographer hell or heaven, depending on your perspective. If you love gear, this is the place for you. If you hate gear, then you're in trouble. So let's see what's good. And then you'll get to see other friendly faces and other photographers. Guys, look what I found.
What up, guys? You know who it is and what it is.
Damn!
I still don't know who it is and what it is.
Keygen high energy.
Man, I know, man. All the time, man. High energy. That's just me. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
how he does it.
So I see you came out here all the way to Canada, not to come to WPPI, but to come to see me.
Only to see Keygen. I have no other business but to see Keygen. That's all I gotta do. And then I'm going home. So guys,
none of this better be cut out this video.
So apparently, Canada has been invading the US lately, and I found another fellow Canadian to do it with.
Trump let me in, man.
What a mistake. What a mistake. And if you have the chance, you can also check some live shoots that are happening.
You ever hear someone talk about hard light or soft light? What they're talking about is the amount of contrast that they're
now. Chin down a little bit, less squinty, that's squinching. There you go, but now pull it into the smile. There you go, a little bit more. Now squinch less, that looks a little fake to me. There you go. You got to cross your arms in front of you a little.
30 seconds.
And for wait, you have seconds. 4, 3, go.
And also something that maybe is not advertised a lot, the print shows, which I was not supposed to film, so don't say that to anyone. It was really interesting to see how judges would judge prints throughout the competition. But overall, my experience is if you're there and you're not attending any photo walks or any master classes or any actual speeches, you might be wasting your time. This is not really the thing. The expo itself, which you can see the gear and all the vendors, is not really the place to go shopping. You're just better off going at your camera store. But I think the main aspect that I neglected, it's 100% my fault, I just didn't have a plan when I went there. I went there kind of cold, is people. Again, this industry is a creative industry, and it's made by people, for the people, and for other people. And forgetting that fact that we are a community of people with cameras and try to be creatives, and you can learn and share just by having a conversation with someone else, and maybe they went through the struggle that they went with, or maybe you know something that someone else knows, and just being in a bath of all that creativity and talent and skills and seeing other people work and how they think. I think that's the main reason why you should maybe go to WPPI. But what did I learn also from this trip that I should have done is actually plan some shoots. Vegas is a great location for anything photography, and not the actual strip. I mean, it's been overdone. But if you go outside the strip, you go in the desert, you go in the rock forest, you go into and just enjoy the landscape of Vegas and enjoy it for what it is. And also just plan to shoot with some other people, like meet other creatives and see how they work, see how they do things, see if they think differently. I think this is the biggest aspect of why you should go to WPPI. But if you're going for the expo itself, you might have a mitigated experience. You're better off just going to your camera store and just watching all the gear. But I do have to say that I went shopping for a new system, because I'm going to change some cameras around here, and having all the vendors in one location and are really knowledgeable about their camera, the specs, the technology, what's coming on next, what's what you used to before, and then what is coming in the future, and maybe bridge that gap between your needs and what's currently available. That's a big thing, especially for your tech freak. But to me, that was the weakest aspect. The number one complaint that I had from other people that have been there for a couple of years is that the show is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. A lot of vendors were not there. I'm thinking here like DJI was not there. Nikon had a huge presence at Rama, as you've seen in the video. All the big brands were there, and smaller brands also, maybe geared to like wedding photographers per se. So I think the show is shrinking in sizes, but the show itself is almost an excuse to just meet other people. And some people have done that. They just go there just to meet other people that it's a gathering point for photographers. And it's a great gathering point too. And I have to admit, if I go next year, this is going to be my number one thing. I'm just going to plan so many things, meetings, which I had, let's say, as this example. So do you guys like to get educated in photography? I'm currently sitting with the guys from RGD EDU, now Pro EDU, I'm sorry.
Everybody's getting used to the name. Hey guys, I'm Rob Grimm from Pro EDU.
And you have
Sean Kirkland, Director Extraordinary.
And Mr. Two Cameraman.
Seth Donnelly. I do camera stuff.
That's right. He's sleepy this morning.
We won't say that. Last night finished pretty late. We just won't say that. Currently it's like 10 a.m. right now, and just finished up a little interview with them to help them out with their products. So guys, if you do like them, go check them out. It's an awesome product. It's production value increased compared to other. We won't name him Creative Life.
We didn't say it.
Guys, so go check him out. Again, really awesome tutorials. If you find something that you like, right now they're switching to subscription based, so it's fairly easy. If you like something, add it to your things, and go get educated and go shoot. Most importantly, I'm gonna plan also some live shoots. I'm gonna plan more video content, more photo shoots, more gatherings, and fun stuff. I had people also that I met that had some workshops, and maybe do one, or maybe have a photo walk, and maybe actually explore that side. And it's been really interesting also to see the pros, a lot of famous photographers in there, like Peter Hurley, like Lindsay Adler, those people over there, and then sharing their on the stage, their secrets and their techniques, and maybe like shooting for real, and you can ask some questions directly, and they're really available. There's not that many people at WPPI. So it's a great occasion to actually go and shake their hands and say, hey, I appreciate your work. But that's it. Again, I just want to reinsert that I went there. This is not sponsored by WPPI whatsoever. This is just my honest thoughts about WPPI. And again, I just want to reiterate, if you go with a plan and go meet some friends. And if you go alone, well, just make sure you can tag along with some other people, or else it'll be a lonely experience. And going there with an intent of learning and collaborating will make your WPPI experience, actually any conference experience, much better. That's it, guys. I hope you appreciated this. A lot of things are coming up for me in this channel, so I hope you stay tuned. If you have any questions about the show itself or anything that I shot with, just make sure you check the links below. If you want to stay social, check me out on Instagram at YvensB, and I hope you guys have a great week. Cheers and good luck.